What's up everybody, it's Kala here and I'm bringing you some more ADV Revival 2 action. This time we are in the bracket stage and we got McMeghan versus Caloom. McMeghan you all probably know as one of the best Pokemon singles players in general, and Caloom is also a very good ADV player who made a really big splash in Kalos Invitational 7. So I just mentioned the bracket stage. Don't ask me why I said it like that, but what does this mean? I could show y'all. So, McMeghan and Caloom are gonna fight, and whoever wins that match is gonna face the winner of Sepullo versus Sheik, and whoever loses the match between McMeghan and Caloom is not out of the tourney quite yet, but will go to losers round 1, alright? With that out of the way, let's get into the matches, and I'm also excited to see if McMeghan is gonna bring some outlandish teams, because he likes those auto-win teams, but sometimes he can shoot himself in the foot with those as well. Let's see. We got a Suicune versus Metagross lead. This is offensive Suicune that's really threatening. And with Substitute, that could mean that we are looking at a more offensive team rather than a defensive team, and Hydro Pump off Suicune leads me to believe that as well. Maybe some special spam. And with that in mind, we are probably looking at a sandless game. At least potentially it's sandless. Celebi also definitely a potential Pokemon on special spam. And with that being said, Snorlax health is super important, so it was wise for McMeghan to get out of that Suicune interaction. But it might just die to the Celebi. Yeah, and even if it lives the roll, it has to boom here. Okay, good thing it at least lived the Psychic roll. For McMeghan, of course. That is a CB meta. Which, is it just gonna attack the Suicune? No. McMeghan decides, okay, I can wall this with my own Suicune and maybe also rest it up later. He actually doubles on the Regice as well, because Regice was such a... Whoa! Regice was such a safe switch into that. I have to pause that. Counter Regice. Not afraid of the choice band mash at all. Stays in on the EQ and counters. What a play from Caloom. Wow. And Regirock as well for McMeghan. The question is if there's even a Magneton with all of that. I mean, McMeghan has a CB meta which can just Houdini potentially on this Skarmory. And this Suicune is just super walled by this Regice for now. Nasty crit. Wow, this Regice is going ham in this match. Takes out that Regirock. That Regirock could have probably killed that. I assume at least. And Porygon Z is an awesome Claydol counter that would force it to boom here actually. This match seems firmly in Caloom's hand right now. I'm expecting a DD Salamence last from McMeghan. So Caloom has to make sure to keep some of the counters on his team healthy for that. The Suicune is too low at this point. This Regice has also taken too much damage now at this point. There's a crit for McMeghan as well now, taking out the Regice there. But Caloom can only follow that up as well with a Jirachi. That does kill the Claydol, but it takes a huge amount of damage in the progress. It's actually not Salamence, it's Gyarados last. That means if this is Thunderbolt, it's over. Yes. It's Thunderbolt, Ice Punch, Jirachi. Maybe if the Suicune could have rolled some good Sleep Talk turns here, like double Calm Mind, maybe there was a chance for McMeghan to win this, but probably not. This team is pretty frail on the special side, with only Snorlax able to take those hits reliably, you know. Of course, Claydol is a bit of a glue, but can hold on forever. And Caloom has so much especially offensive power. I mean, yeah, pretty much every single thing. I guess the only thing that doesn't hit that hard is the Porygon 2, and there's probably a Duck Trio in the back. So I would say it's overall probably a tough matchup for McMeghan. Let's see how game 2 goes, if Caloom is gonna take the set and send McMeghan to losers, or if there's gonna be a game 3. What are the leads? We got Jirachi versus Tyranitar. That threatens Mixrachi right now, but it is just a defensive one. And the Toxic on this Tyranitar is huge. That could have, of course, also been a Lamtar. T-Wave on Rachi is also great. Smart from McMeghan to EQ first before T-Waving, because Mixrachi quite often runs Lumberry. And this T-Wave on the Rachi, unless there's Aromatherapy in the back, is massive. For sure. For sure. We could also actually be looking... We don't quite know what McMeghan's team is yet, so there's still potential for Aromatherapy as well. I'm thinking of that because he's sending in Skarmory versus Jirachi. So, I mean, with the T-Wave Tar, I'm sort of thinking there's probably gonna be another Rock Slide user like Aerodactyl, maybe. At least something that abuses Para. Even Marowak can do that to some extent. But, yeah. I'm surprised McMeghan let Skarmory take this much damage early on. That also kind of just indicates that he does not have a good Defrachi answer. Like... We're gonna have to see what he has in the back here, because nothing seems to be able to switch into it well. Okay, he is healing up his Skarmory a little bit, and has Taunt as well. He has space for Taunt Toxic potentially to deal with like Rest or Refresh Claydol. That could help a little bit. Is this just gonna be like Aerodactyl and Zapdos for McMeghan the last? Because that would explain why he has so much trouble switching into Defrachi. And yeah, we've got a very, very defensive team from Caloom here, which was already indicated by the Jirachi lead. Well, after it revealed being Defrachi. Mixrachi would have been offense. And how is McMeghan gonna make progress here? With Spikes and Gengar, and he doubled it in on the Claydol as well. That is a nasty freeze. That is a nasty freeze. That Gengar can of course be Boom, Destiny Bond maybe, but rather Boom. So the Claydol is not guaranteed to be able to spin on that. But also smart from McMeghan to double in his Gengar on that Claydol. And he's making even more progress with it now. Excuse me. I'm gonna... That just booms right there. I'm gonna turn off my phone. Or like put it on silent rather. Oh! Oh my god. Is it Jolteon last then? Is this just Kurt's Jolt Spikes from McMeghan? That would be cool. I love that team a lot. But I've never seen Thunder Wave Tyranitar on it. But yeah, this Starmie could go absolutely ham right now. Blissey is gone. McMeghan got the boom on it. And yeah, how exactly does Caloom win versus that? I mean, Jirachi is still paralyzed. And Starmie has Natural Cure, remember that. Now McMeghan even gets to spin. Does not actually go for the T-Bolt here to potentially deny like Skarmory from getting wished up, just straight surfs. And now McMeghan has to switch out because of the burn. And McMeghan just decides to lay down his third layer because Claydol is already dead. If he had roared, that could have just been a roar into Skarmory, who could have gotten that wish. So that was a smart mid-ground from McMeghan. The question is just how exactly does he break through this Death Rachi right now? Because Tyranitar is not able to do it reliably. But of course it can also get parried. So, you know, if he gets a little bit of luck here, the Jirachi will be gone. And of course after so many turns, you will get lucky eventually, but no dice for now. There's one para. If he gets a para in one of the next 2 turns, Jirachi is dead. Now it's a 25% chance for it to die because it has to protect. And there it is. And unless there's something weird in the back that can win the game, it should be over. So Suicune is here. Now we have to see... Oh my god, that crit just seals it. That's just over then. Yeah, I mean, it was obvious that Starmie would have T-Bolt. But, of course, we have to wonder, is maybe a Jolteon last in the back that could have just killed the Suicune anyway after a T-Bolt. So I assume the crit probably didn't matter. If Arrow is the last one, that also really lays the hurt on Suicune with double edges. But, of course, maybe Crow Suicune could have won that. Not sure. It's unlikely. So let's move on to game 3. Who takes the set? It's Metagross versus Suicune lead again. I'm having a bit of a deja vu here, but it is not Hydro Pump Suicune this time. It is Surf. So Snorlax has a bit more leadway to stay in here. And he just booms. Okay, no substitute there as well, because Caloom could have obviously subbed on the Metagross as well. So McMeghan just sends the boom. Smart play there. And we are potentially looking at 2 Mag offenses. But maybe McMeghan also does not have Magneton if he is Choice Band Metagross. With Regirock, that's one less slot that could also be Magneton, of course. Yeah. Could just be Salamence in the back now for McMeghan. Never mind, I guess there's the Gyarados. I guess it's a repeat from last game. So probably Claydol then. Yeah, Claydol is more likely. Unless McMeghan is trying to fake us out here. Suicune takes on the Metagross. Now this physical Salamence is in. Decides to just go for the DD. And Regirock with that T-Wave is gonna be able to stop it. Unless it's maybe refreshed and lifts Rock Slide. It is not. Okay, McMeghan does not want to risk any of that. And it is actually Heracross in the back. That is probably sub Hera, isn't it? I assume it is substitute Heracross. And this Gyarados is actually faster. What? That is a rare thing to see. From what I know, usually Jolly Gyarados doesn't even go max speed, because at +1 you outrun Aerodactyl without max speed. But maybe this thing just crept Heracross, because if you're honestly looking at the matchup here, since you slotted in Gyarados over Salamence, Gyarados actually has to be your Gyarados has to be your Heracross answer on this. Nothing else takes on Hera that well. Regirock can live a hit, but if this thing goes 2/2, or no, if it rips a Focus Punch, like, that's not that pretty. So actually, I think, yeah, like, a really fast Jolly Gyarados on this makes a lot of sense to deal with Hera. Alright then. GG's. Well played to both of them. I enjoyed the set. I hope you all did too. Feel free to donate, of course. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you wanna watch me play some Sterling Silver 1 Death Equals Reset, a Nuzlocke on Twitch, you can do that, twitch.tv/Kala362. And I hope to see some of y'all there. Have a nice day, and goodbye.